welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. And the Groupers will put toe to leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Ole Miss offense will have the football first. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. He's going to take a shot right away. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
For the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Groupers offense will go to work for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defense.
Turning it on! That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The play action fake. Got his man on the outside. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Throws to the wideout. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Groupers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got his man to the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Runs through the tackle. It's a fumble.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
From the gun, running back on the move. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Pulls it and fires to the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Pulls and fired complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? He'll start this drive firing. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And just pressure. You've got to love the ability to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. And then the cherry on the sundae, Jesse, is getting him on the ground and forcing a long yardage situation for your offense.
Yeah, life is chaotic for this quarterback right now, David, no doubt about it. This pocket is collapsing, and you saw it on that last play. He does not have time to set his feet, survey the field, and make an accurate throw.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. A little screen to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in. It's Parrish. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sheffield. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. Everybody has to be set, they have to get it off. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to